What's up, gay, straights, and other days? It's Melly. I'm back with another episode of Elysium. Last we left off, I think we might have found where Ruby is, but it was a really creepy way how we found out, because there's just a whisper in our ears somehow. I don't know, this game isn't supposed to be supernatural, but some elements... Ugh. So now, we have to climb the ladder to the roof where she's supposedly hiding, or find a different way into this fell building. I think I kind of want to try the ladder, because, like, our physical instrument isn't that bad, is it?
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Actually, this ladder looks like a hazard, but, you know, it's fine. If we move real fast, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
You know what? I still want to look at it, because I don't know about breaking things yet. I will assess the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp.
Yeah, well, I literally have, like, ceramic armor gloves, so I think I'm fine.
In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
190. I'm a giant.
Okay, but still, the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead...
The ladder really said, perhaps don't. Like, okay, dude, whatever you want to believe, but perhaps don't. Instead, what ladder?
What if you were to do something more... subtle?
Have you met us, savoir-faire? We don't do subtle.
What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
You know what? A voice on the wind told us where Ruby was, so what if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Come on, Kim. Where's your adventurous spirit?
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
It won't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
Time to teleport.
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
Yeah, we'll do it. Oh my god, we're gonna fucking do it.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
You're kidding. We're on the floor. We're still on the floor. What do you mean?
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Wait, did I fucking do it?
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
Why would I not gloat? I did it, Kim. I teleported.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
Shut up, Kim. I teleported.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear...
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, Kim. We teleported. Shut the fuck up. We definitely did. Alright, how do I let Kim in here? Central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Well, is there stuff that I can get around out here? No. Okay, I guess there's nowhere to go but in. Let's go, everybody. Time to take a field trip to this sketchy building. Oh, God. Alright. Cool. You know, maybe it only looked like I was walking up the ladder, okay? Let me believe that I teleported. Okay, I think those go deeper down, but Kim said let him in, so maybe you let him in through here? Your glass is covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. Break the window. Alright, fine. It's on the floor. What? Is that a postcard? It is a postcard. Martinez, 98. Okay. Is that all? I don't like the sketchy music, but I think we should be okay. We'll go. I can't believe that helped that we saw Tiago fucking climbing, but I'm not gonna question it. Alright, Ruby, where are you? Well, if this is the... I have thoughts. You should take out your flashlight. I had this theory that Estelle and Ruby were the same person, but now I'm a little less sure. Alright, what's around here? This collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Is that how Ruby's been getting in and out? Antiquated office furniture, last century maybe. I think I know how to date things. This overturned table is covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. I don't want to know what. Old file folders in the cart, documents silvery with mold. That's disgusting. Oh, okay, that's Kim. Don't fucking scare me like that. Okay, well then we can just easily let him in. You're no fun. You could have climbed the ladder really easily if it was so easy for me to do it. Assuming I climbed. Sure. Okay, come in.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Who is it?
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
Okay, we'll open the door. You're boring, Kim. What happened to you? You've changed, Kim. You've changed.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the 2 metal panels slide open with a creak.
Yay.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
How else were you gonna get in? How did you even get there?
After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
How convenient. Maintenance entrance, so pedestrian. Wow, Kim, what a pleb.
Yes, yes. It's cool to risk your life climbing rickety ladders. Anyway, let's investigate these passages.
I don't know why the lighting changed like that, but sure. And yes, it's very cool. I teleported. What did you do? You walked. God, Kim, where's your sense of adventure? Where's your sense of fun? What happened to your fun? Okay, there's a couple of things we could do, but I want to go from the smallest places first. Series of thick, dusty panes of glass. Random. What's in here? A blazer? Intersolary suit jacket. Does that give us anything? I kind of like my cloak because it helps with shivers and stuff when we are looking for Ruby, but what does that item give us anyway? I just want to see. Ah, suggestion. Okay. Oh, it's got a little rose. It's adorable. It's wilting, but it's adorable. That'll be good for suggestion stuff later, which I'm sure will definitely come up, especially since we might have to convince Ruby of some stuff, like maybe to tell us what she knows. In the beam of flashlight, a crevice in the wall. I don't know if I want to go in there just yet, but what's over here? Oh, but this is bigger. Okay, we'll go to the little room first. I think my perception's so high. What's this? A hat. Aw, I could have given Estelle that instead of my foam hat. You know what? This hat looks cooler anyway, it's fine. Stale fabric, smell, and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. But Ruby's living here, though. Like, look at all this. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. Why does that look like a picture of me?
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. A plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Okay, I'm not gonna say, look, Kim, it's Comrade Mazov. I'm not gonna do that. I'll just brush the dust off, I guess, because I just want to see if there's more to this. But I think the mutton chops just made me look like that.
Years worth of dust is shaken off. The
Ew.
full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly.
What are you talking about? It's the greatest, girthiest beard.
Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Well, I hated that. Well, now I feel like I have to say this because I want more info. Sure, it's Comrade Mazov.
Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
Okay.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
I don't want to have any enthusiasm, but I felt like I had to ask because now we have all this info. A long time ago? How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment by then, but that's all been looted.
What's with all these secret weapon caches and secret bunkers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Yeah, I still have a hard time believing Ruby did it, but maybe I need to know the why first. Oh, could I move? Maybe. I don't know, but I already have a place to stay. Well, let's see. Could it be connected to the Mazov bust we found in the students' room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
I guess, but I mean, back at the apartments, if we had some kind of fucking connection, I don't know. Maybe I should move in here. Might as well say it's here.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
I mean, it might be better than intruding on Isobel's kindness any longer than we have to, because we made the poor woman give up Ruby basically, so I don't know, maybe. It's assuming Ruby isn't staying here anymore, because I don't want to infringe on Ruby's space either. Ah! Alright, could someone have stopped through here recently though?
You mean like Ruby?
Yes.
No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
I don't know, the voices in my head say otherwise, but we'll leave anyway. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed, ancient flyers, and brochures. The same slit window you saw from outside. I think it is. I don't remember where exactly I saw it, but sure. It's a fucking huge place though. Oh! Footprints? Boot prints in the sand. One of the souls appears more worn out than the other. That's our odd soul. She has been here. Oh, okay, brain, give it back. There we go. Here. There's something in the air, an unnatural buzzing. Yeah. I don't like this. Tunnel collapse, you'll have to find another way around. What's wrong with me just climbing? Okay. Fine. Apparently I don't have legs. Oh. Uh-oh. It's getting louder, the buzzing sound. Yeah, I hear that. This isn't good. We're not armed either.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
A pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Hold on, you really don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
Thanks.
It's not a quib. The situation is dangerous.
Well, thank you, I guess. I'm feeling things out, but I saw them too. Footprints with the right sole worn smooth.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
Well, I don't have my gun, Kim. What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
Okay, and?
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize.
Well, alright then. I guess we'll see what happens.
This part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Disturb its peace, and it will start breaking down uncontrollably.
Is this picking a side then? How bad do you think things could get?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
That's not comforting.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
We know what Joyce knows about the murder, but I may have other things to discuss with her. Yeah, possibly. I have stuff written down for her in my notebook over there that I should probably talk to her about, so maybe.
Yes. There won't be time for that once things go down. Matter of fact, I don't think there's time for it now, but...
Wait, is this a point of no return?
If you must.
You know what? I think we've done all we can do for that, though. I think at this point, it doesn't matter anymore. As much as I would love to lean more towards her side, because I can't fucking stand Everard, I think it's a little late for anything else now, so what do you think is waiting for us there?
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
Okay, well, I'm walking in with a big fat fucking flashlight, Kim.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Shut up, savoir-faire, I know.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Yeah, and I think I'm okay with that. I think I've done all that I can, alright? I see that cavern, but there's other stuff here first. Concrete pipe buried in sand and dust. There was something else buried here. Yeah, this. Oh, money. Okay.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
Okay, so they're not the same person. Theory incorrect. Well, okay. Hi.
It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
What do you mean fight it? I don't like this. I thought you were much younger from the way you were being described. What the hell?
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathways.
I know I have a lot of healing items, but it seems like a very bad idea to not cover my ears.
No, buddy. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones.
Okay, calling out to Kim's not gonna help because I don't think he can hear me. What's happening to me?
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
How are you fine?
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency. Blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Shit. I saw your equations. It's the Yuan frequency. I don't know if I should mention Angus, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at.
Okay, ow. Okay, are you done?
A pale latitude
Thanks.
compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it.
Great, can you turn it off?
Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
Okay, what's this goddamn pale anyway?
Pale? It's the end of the world.
And how did you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
Oh, great, thanks.
And she's proud of it too. As she ought to be. This is way beyond your abilities.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
You should bring that up, Kim.
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
Oh my god. Okay, have you experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
God damn it, Ruby, what the hell? Ah! Whoa, okay. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is worse than whatever the fuck Sona was playing. Okay, ow, 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 ow. You can read whatever the fuck it was gonna say for yourself. This is all great, but let's... No, let's turn it off. I don't want to set her off with number 5.
You're big boys. You can handle it. Stop being so damn melodramatic.
Oh my god, you little shit, turn it off. I don't like it. What the fuck? Oh, the fucking Speed Freaks channel. Oh my god, why?
Turn this.
What is this thing that you have?
God damn it.
Yeah?
Fine. I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
Great, I don't.
She's carrying a 2-barreled front loader. Remain careful.
I don't have a gun.
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much.
God damn it. I'm not taking any chances. That way I have some backbone in case it starts fucking hurting my morale from this fucking bullshit. Okay. Can you turn it all the way off? The hell? Why do you need this on?
There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe.
I don't think that's gonna work, visual calculus, but nice try.
Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
I do have the tool on me. Okay, how did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets under the floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
She didn't rat you out, by the way. Isabel, the washerwoman. I kind of had to push her out of her, but I didn't threaten her. I just asked things. I'm sorry. Turn this fucking thing off.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
She wouldn't hurt anyone, okay?
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now. Hardy for one.
Yeah, well, fuck Hardy. Hardy's trash. Why hide the bullet, though?
This could have turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't walked right into 25 bands of ultra-high frequencies.
Oh my god, I don't have a gun, and Kim wouldn't shoot you unless you fucking attacked him directly or something. There was no other choice. Well, fuck, you know what? Honestly, fair assumptions, though.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
Okay, this is a bad move. Did you shoot him?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you.
It makes so much of a difference. I'm looking for the murderer, not for the stager.
Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
No, you're right. Cassia was the first to share her suspicions, because, like, this seems condescending. I'm sorry.
Oh, I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this.
To be fair, I was very pushy and annoying, and I think my first thought was to hit on her when I first woke up. Surprisingly, not my first thought. Harry's. Harry was like, use the expression, let's do the thing. And I was like, no, Harry, bad. So, you know, not her fault, really. Mine. All mine.
But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Yeah, well, Titus told me it took some convincing. I don't like him, but I would like her to at least believe that it was hard for them to give her up, okay? I feel bad for her despite the fucking pain she's putting me through.
Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. Those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people who people like, how the fuck do the rest of you get by?
What the fuck? Wasn't it you who called me a human can opener? It's not personal. I open them up. Also, how do you know about my reputation? Like, I don't think the rest of these make sense. This one.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
I don't know how I do it. I just stumble in here. Can you just fucking explain this shit to me?
What shit? I told you I didn't do it. Sounds pretty simple to me.
But do you know who did?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Okay, I want to make a case for you too. So do you have an alibi?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me.
Yeah, well, there were like 10 minutes they couldn't account for.
You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
No one takes a 15-minute leak.
Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped by the bar.
I'm trying to make sure that you're clear so I don't have to arrest you. Work with me.
She speaketh truth.
Drama, honestly, not now. God fucking damn it. Okay, would you say Lily was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
Okay, I don't care about these other two. I have other questions.
I'm listening.
Okay, you have a gun.
And?
Where'd you get it?
The gun store.
Okay, smartass, what gun store?
Trigger Happy Jacks.
That doesn't sound like the name of a real store. If you have my gun, I swear to God.
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
Yeah, well, I see it's a front loader. Do you have another gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
A
Gotcha.
breech loader?
No.
Okay, so my gun's not here.
This is such a wipeout.
Thanks, hand-eye coordination. Well, I can't quite tell what kind of gun is it. I feel like I just asked her. Wait, no, I said it was a front loader. Alright, other evidence.
Yeah, evidence.
Shut up. You're running drugs for the Union. I've been through your lore. You know this.
So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
I'm lying because I want you to not fucking... I don't know. I don't like the whole fucking no fucking world, don't trust anybody bullshit. You shouldn't have to go through that. I found my own way in.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
You had a financial incentive to kill the merc?
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the Union.
So why'd you stage a hanging then? Oh god, okay.
She deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
Thanks, Rhetoric. Not now, my head's still exploding.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
You should not say that you wish you had your gun right now. You're threatening us with it.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
What have you heard about me? I'm a fucking moron. Let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
Off a bridge, probably.
More questions before doing anything.
Okay. This is still... Oh god. I feel like I want to destroy it, but I also feel like she'll kick my ass. Who killed the merc if it wasn't you then?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Then why mess with the body?
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
That's what that means, Kim.
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side.
I'm sorry about that, but turn off the fucking machine.
He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
Okay, what happened Sunday night? Tell me your version then.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
Kim, chill. I got it. I have less brain cells than you do. It's fine. Don't hurt so bad for me.
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasha comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Okay, she said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Oh, you did that to help her. Well, how did you manage to come up with a plan so quickly?
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea? She said it was your idea.
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
The fuck?
She lied to you about that, too.
Showerhead, resourceful.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Leslie herself?
And potentially bring attention to herself? No. Besides, the shot was made from a distance. Otherwise, we would have heard it downstairs.
She's right. No one mentioned hearing shot. The shot didn't come from the roof.
We should have factored this in. Damn it.
Well, it's fine, Spirit. At this point, it doesn't matter.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Okay, then that's still not raising. If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
Excuse me, I don't work for whoever that is.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
Yeah, reaction speed. What do you mean La Puta Madre agent?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
I don't think I've ever talked to the guy once, let alone know who he is.
Through the sudden shock
Ow.
in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself.
What?
Fucking hell. And why me?
What do you
instantly
mean? You
wiped
can't
away.
believe that.
It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Oh my god, bullshit, you're trying to throw me off. No one says that. No one has come at me saying that.
Oh, yes, they do. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Fine. Tell me, what's my name? If you know that about me, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to La Puta Madre.
Actually, I'm wearing a scarf right now, and these are very sensible pants. Fuck you.
All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
Yeah, no. La Puta Madre? I've heard of La Puta Madre. He's dangerous, right?
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
You know, that was a real question. I'm sorry I know I'm supposed to know about all this, but I literally lost my memory.
Yeah, sure.
I literally know nothing. This is not a joke.
She doesn't believe you.
Of course not. Drama nobody ever does.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
What did you do to him anyway?
You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She
Oh
might
my
know
god.
something.
What? Okay, when I came into town, was there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
Who was in the squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude.
Hey!
You had two guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either.
Okay, what else can you tell me?
One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying.
None of this seems familiar to me, but okay.
That sound about right?
No.
No idea who these people are. Literally.
Thanks, Logic.
Satellite Officer Whitmere looks out
What?
of the window grimly, then puts his coffee down and turns to Patrol Officer Minot. We can either take a room here in the working or go home for today. Let's go home, John. Nothing's going to happen today, she responds quietly. John takes his blonde wig off. Call Heidelstein. He can give us a ride.
I think I know them. They're in Martinez. What the fuck is that?
Lock, set.
Don't leave me here. Please delete.
What the fuck is that?
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me.
Do you know about the bunker next door?
What bunker?
The communist hideout back there.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Oh, God. Okay. Ow, what the... Ow! God, that bitch, stop!
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer.
You know what? You know what? Fuck you. I asked you to turn it off. I haven't threatened you with any guns. Fuck you and fuck your machine. Come on, Harry.
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
But nothing. But nothing. That was fucking sensory overload. Oh my god. Oh, it's quiet again. I'm not gonna yell. It's under arrest. I'm gonna see if he is okay. You okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
If she fucking says you could have asked me to turn it off, I'm gonna scream. Cause I did ask you. Fuck you.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
Excuse me? No. 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 What are you doing?
Problem solving.
Absolutely not.
Put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
No.
Oh, yes it is.
No. 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 Put it down. Put it down. You don't need to do that. Please.
She's truly desperate. She thinks she has no other options. You need to give her options.
God, I'm glad that succeeded. Okay. 'Cause that wasn't a high success. That was like barely above the 60 kind of blast zone. What options, Rhetoric?
You know.
No, I don't. Maybe I can still talk her out of it.
This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives.
Okay, Please just walk away.
She stares at you, frozen, the gun still in her mouth, eyes filled with dark intensity. Then something shifts in her. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
You don't have to do this. You're not cornered. I'm letting you go.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call.
I don't know. I know we let go like a potential person to interrogate and all that, but... Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated.
I think she didn't do it.
Her tent. We should check it out.
Okay. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. You know what? I'm glad we let her go because I don't think she did it. It doesn't feel that way at all. Maybe we'll find something in her tent that'll make me say otherwise, but until then, I don't think she did it. And I think it's fine, and I can't believe... I'm just glad we talked her off that fucking ledge. God damn it. Cooking utensils. She has prepared herself porridge with bananas. Oh. What the fuck is that? Druamine? Oh, good. Thanks, considering you yoinked most of mine. What is that? Dark water trails into the distance. There is no way out. But we gave her a way out. Okay, what's in this tent?
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out.
You know what? I'm standing by. I'm glad we let her go. 'Cause god fucking damn it. I wouldn't have felt right if I'm glad we let her go. Let's look inside.
The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes.
Kay will shine her flashlight on the books.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Nothing really. I guess I'll look through the magazines.
Rega Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine, it's a leather notebook.
A notebook. I'll take it.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal.
We should read this immediately. Like, right now.
Thanks, Kim, we will. Well-loved journal with a brown leather cover and the brand name Schneller embossed on the back. Seems to have served as a loyal friend to a lonely traveler. At least the traveler's still alive. Okay.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
We'll have a look at the cover.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers. She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously.
Alright, let's open it.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
And the handwriting?
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Okay, we'll flip through it.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
Okay. Yeah, sure. What kinds of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code.
Of
Looks
course it
like
is.
contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
What are the diagrams of?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
What do you mean familiar? Okay, anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. The way some of those question marks trail off into ellipsis, she was going through a tough time.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
So she was backed into a corner. Okay, what did she write the day Lely died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. She is referring to betraying her previous employer. Does this suggest she did it in self-defense?
Maybe. Anything about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell.
But she seemed pretty keen on mentioning it earlier.
Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M, though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
You know what? Let's read it.
Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? The call? Did M call her personally? Why?
March 12th. Give it to me.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me. Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly.
What? Okay, what's the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads,
Today?
even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
Maybe.
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, he thinks. Very rarely does anyone actually get framed.
Okay, if she didn't do it, then maybe it's good we didn't catch her?
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her.
I think we have bigger problems, though.
Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than Weda's. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Kim, am I really a La Puta Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
Is that a fucking quest? Okay,
He
great.
truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't be so trusting.
Yeah, drama. I'm a real snake in the grass. No. Then who do you think killed the merc?
Could have been Titus. Then again,
But no one heard the shot.
maybe there's a Hardy boy we've yet to meet who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Now? Now? Okay, I saw the option for T-Man would have wrapped me out, but... Yes, he would. We're not friends. What do you mean? Okay, so we got a couple of things. We can find out if La Puta Madre is really in charge of us, or return to the whirling in rags. Fucking fan-fucking-tastic. Well, is that all we can really do here? Because I don't think there's anything back there. And I think I explored as much as I could of this place before shit went down in here, and god, shit went real down real fast. I think I just want to get out of here. It's been a fucking lot, and I need to get out of these tunnels. Too much has happened here. Oh, it really is just under here. Well, good to know if I ever somehow want to go back there again. I think I'm gonna leave off there because that was super fucking heavy. Like, we finally uncovered the case with Ruby and like all that fucking mystery. Well, as much as we could anyway, but I think we made the right choice in letting her go because I don't think we could have gained much by just keeping her there with us. I feel like we're gonna get more answers once we head over to the Whirling in Rags, or maybe more questions. Who the fuck knows? And then we gotta figure out if I'm somehow working for La Puta Madre, even though I don't feel like Harry's the type. But who knows? Because, like, he's also lost his memory, so maybe he's not... Maybe he wasn't always the person that I've got to know over these many episodes. But I've been having so much fun recording the series, and I'm not gonna end it until we actually hit the end. So, next time, we're going to the Whirling. We're gonna see what's up over there, and probably call my station after unless something happens there. But thank you so much whoever happens to be watching this. Like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out. Until next time, bye.